everybody to the Movie Trivia Challenge. I am your host, Hunter Chambliss. Tonight we have a battle of the debuting players as Garth McMurray takes on Antonio Chavez in what should be a fantastic match. Can't wait to see what these both competitors can do in this type of league. So guys, let's get into the promos right now.
Hey there. Glad to be a new member here. I'm the Highlander, and there can only be one winner of this match. Good luck. Don't lose your head.
I don't have a fancy prop. I'm too lazy to go up and get my Infinity Gauntlet. But, yeah, there can only be one winner. I'm just hoping it's me. But otherwise, yeah, good luck to you, man. Let's see how this goes.
Guys, those were some very short, to-the-point promos. That's how I love it. All right, guys, let's get into the introductions right now. Introducing first, he is Garth, the Highlander McMurray. And his opponent, he is Antonio, the Assassin Chavez. All right, guys, so let's get into the rules. It works like this. Round number 1 is 8 questions, 4 from Antonio and 4 from Garth's strengths. And whiteboard round, of course, you write down the answer. If you get it right, you gain 1 point. Nothing happens if you miss it. You have 3 extensions, which are worth 15 seconds apiece if you need to use them instead of repeats, and you all have a challenge as well. You guys understand?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Let's do it.
All right, so let's get into the first question, which is the category of comic book movies. And your question is, who directed Sin City? Love the first one. Did not really like the second one all that much, but what are you going to do? Need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Garth.
Frank Miller and Robert Rodriguez.
That is correct. And Antonio.
Damn, I get this wrong. I just put Robert Rodriguez.
That is correct.
All right.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would have accepted.
The one would have counted.
Yeah, either one would have counted. They both worked on it. All right, guys. So your next question is Geek Mixed Bag. And your question is, who plays Kitty Pryde in the X-Men series? Most of the X-Men movies I enjoy. I even enjoyed Apocalypse. I thought that one was okay at best. Three, 2, 1. Pins down, Antonio.
Ellen Page.
That is correct.
That's it. No, I got the wrong character.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Antonio goes up 2-1, going into question number 3, which is the category of the 1970s. The question is, what 1973 comedy was directed by George Lucas? The 70s. I was not even born yet, so let's tell you how young I am. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Garth.
I was born in the 60s. American Graffiti.
That is correct for 1 point. Antonio.
I wasn't born yet either, but I know it. American Graffiti.
That is correct. All right, guys. Your 4th question is in the category of Tarantino films. And your question is, in Inglourious Basterds, where does Hans Landa suspect the Dreyfus family of hiding a Jewish family? One of my top 3 favorite Tarantino movies. Inglourious Basterds is so good.
My one critique was Eli Roth.
I didn't mind him.
Fiction, as you guys can see by my poster in the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Antonio.
Under the Floorboards?
That is correct. And Garth.
And I put it in the basement under the.
I don't know if that's actually a basement, actually.
It wasn't a basement. It was just under his feet.
Yeah, it was under the floorboards.
Yeah.
Okay. So it wasn't technically a basement.
Yes, I'm sorry. I cannot accept that one.
All right.
Your next question is in the category of the 1980s. Again, I wasn't born yet, but your question is, in Full Metal Jacket, what name does Sergeant Hartman give Leonard Lawrence? Now, I have seen this movie.
Oh, no. I'm getting my characters mixed up. I'm going to use my delay extension.
All right.
The
first one for Garth. 15 extra seconds on the clock.
I think I saw this movie when I was 10 years old. I don't know what to make of it.
That is
Hey, growing up with my brother, I watched a lot of stuff that wasn't appropriate for me at a young age.
5.
All right.
Is there a...
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Pins down. We'll start with Garth.
I hope I have the right character. Is it Gomer Pyle?
That is correct. And Antonio.
Gomer Pyle.
That is correct. All right. The next question is to the category of scores and soundtracks. And your question is, who composed the score for Avatar? And no, not that shitty Last Airbender movie. I thought this movie was okay. Don't really get the hype behind it, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Antonio.
James Horner?
That is correct.
I went with Hans Zimmer.
Ooh. So Antonio takes the lead 6-3. Going into your penultimate question, which is in the category of fantasy sci-fi. And your question is, who plays Bill Rhonda, the senior official of Monarch in Kong Skull Island? I had fun with this movie. I saw it multiple times in theaters. I cannot wait for Kong vs. Godzilla next year, if it even happens next year.
So you're one of those people that likes to throw on that extra T in penultimate.
I'm sorry?
You're one of those people that throws in that extra T in penultimate?
Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Garth.
I don't know if it's his character, Samuel L. Jackson.
That is incorrect. Antonio.
Yeah, like that's the same one, Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
The correct answer is John Goodman.
Oh, okay.
Damn it.
All right.
The guy was in the freaking movie.
All right, and finally, action adventure. In 300, how did the Spartans respond to the Persian embassy warning that their arrows would blot out the sun? We're looking for the specific quote.
Okay.
Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Garth.
We will fight in the darkness.
So close. That is incorrect. Antonio.
Then we will fight in the shade.
That is correct.
Oh, one word off.
Yep. All right. So at the end of round number 1, we have Antonio in the lead with 7, Garth behind with 3. But anything can happen in round number 2, which is our brand new not betting round, quotes round, which works like this. Antonio, since he's in the lead, can choose slot 1 or slot 2. He will get 2 quotes, and in order to get 2 points, I need the character and the actor as well. Then, after both answered their questions, we will have a bonus question worth 4 possible points. But in order to get the 4 possible points, I need the character, the actor, the movie, and the year, all worth 1 point apiece. All right, Antonio, you want slot 1 or slot 2?
We got slot 1.
Slot 1. All right, your first quote is, "You're Rick fucking Dalton. Don't you forget it."
You want the actor of who says it, right?
The actor.
Yeah. Wade Garrett, Sam Elliott.
That is incorrect. Plan for a 2-point steal, Garth.
All right. I thought it was Sam Elliott too. So in that case, I will go with Patrick Swayze as Rick Dalton.
That is incorrect. Correct answer. It's Cliff Booth, Brad Pitt.
Oh, so
right. Thinking, yeah, thinking the wrong movie. Damn it.
I'm thinking Roadhouse.
I don't know. Yeah. That's a brain fart. I don't know.
All right.
All right. Your second question in slot 1 is, I know you don't smoke weed. I know this, but I'm going to get you high today because it's Friday. You ain't got no job and you ain't got shit to do.
I got to see this movie more often. I know it's Chris Tucker. What's his name? What?
5, 4.
Smokey?
3.
No, I forgot, man.
That is correct.
Oh, wow. Okay. My brother was going to give me shit for that. I was like, dang, you haven't seen that movie more often?
Wow, nice.
Wow. Okay.
All right. So, Garth, are you ready for your question in the slot number 2?
Sure.
And it is, what does Marcellus Wallace look like? Does he look like a bitch? Then why are you trying to fuck him like a bitch?
That's Samuel L. Jackson as Jules.
And for a 2-point steal.
Oh.
It is Samuel L. Jackson as Jules Winfield.
That is also incorrect. It's Vincent Vega, John Travolta.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll challenge that.
I challenge that. I know.
Are we doing challenges here? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Who's throwing out the challenge?
Well, I would, because I got it and I got it wrong first.
Okay.
I'll only challenge it if you needed the last name because I provided the last name.
All right, guys. So I made a mistake. So Garth keeps his challenge and he does get 2 points. All right. And your second quote is, all righty then.
All right. So Jim Carrey and I gotta get this right. It's got to be Stanley Ipkiss, aka The Mask.
Chance for a 1-point steal, Antonio.
It's Ace Ventura.
Oh,
that is correct for 1 point.
Oh, he doesn't say it in The Mask. Okay.
It says smoking.
All righty then. I'm gonna challenge that one.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So the challenge was played by Garth. I looked it up. Jim Carrey does say "alrighty" then in Ace Ventura. He does not say it in The Mask. So Garth will lose his challenge. It's 6-10 right now, going into the bonus question. Remember, I need the character, the actor, the movie, and the year for 4 possible points. And the quote is, "They're all going to laugh at you." Need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. All right. Antonio.
I just had to just guess the actor, Eddie Murphy.
That is incorrect. Garth.
I just went with Jack Nicholson Joker. I know it's wrong, but
that is incorrect. Correct answer is Margaret White, Piper Laurie, Carrie, 1976.
Whew.
Oh wow.
Damn.
That's.
I was catching the movie at the end, so I never really seen it.
All right, so the current score is 10-6 going into round number 3, which is our betting round, and it works like this. All right, so you guys will hear the category, and you can bet between 1 and 3 points. If you get it right, you gain those points. If you don't, you lose those points, all right? So the first category you can bet points on is comic book movies. Now, this is non-Marvel and DC. Just to let you guys know. That's in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Antonio, how many points you betting?
I'm saying 2.
2. Garth.
Going with 3.
3. Okay. And your question is, what is the name of the organization that Hellboy joins in 2004's Hellboy? And we will accept just the letters, the abbreviations. The answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, Garth.
BPRD, Bureau of Paranormal Defense.
That is correct for 3 points. And Antonio.
Only thing I had right was paranormal. That's it. I just put department.
All right. So Antonio does lose 2 points, knocking him down to 8. All right, guys. So the next question you can bet points on is in Tarantino. So
I have 9. He is 8 right now. Because I got 3.
Yeah. Yes. Answers are bets in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Garth.
Playing a little safe with 1.
1. Antonio.
3.
3. Wow. Okay, and your question is, who plays Hertzberg, a Jewish American member of the Bastards in Inglourious Bastards? That's 8 to 9. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Antonio.
Sam Levine.
That is correct for 3.
Oh no, I went with the other Jewish American, Eli Roth.
Ooh.
Jewish? He's the Jew. He's the right.
The Bear Jew.
Yeah, the Bear Jew.
Yeah. So he's not Jewish American.
Yeah, but he's not Hirschberg.
Yeah, he's not Hertzberg.
Oh, sorry, name.
Yeah, I said the name. Yeah,
sorry.
it's fine.
Sorry.
So it's 11 to 8, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
11. Yep.
Nice.
All right. Going into the final question, which is in directors.
Shoot. And I know Sam's in that. Damn it.
Had to show love to the Schmodown great.
Yeah.
That's in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Garth.
I'm gonna bet 2.
2. Antonio.
1.
1. All right. And your question is, who directed the 2013 version of The Evil Dead? So we could have a sudden death situation here. If Antonio misses and Garth gets it right, we will be at 10 apiece. Need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. I'm not going to say your wins yet. Let's go to Antonio.
I know it's wrong. Scott Derrickson.
Garth.
I couldn't pull the name, so I went with John Carpenter.
And your winner, Antonio the Assassin Chavez. The correct answer is Fede Alvarez.
Never would have pulled that.
Fede Alvarez.
I'm familiar.
So the final score was 6-10. So let's get into the interviews right now. We will start with our winner, Antonio the Assassin Chavez. Congratulations on your win. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. I'm still gonna kick myself over that brain fart with Rick Dalton. I don't know why I still haven't associated that name with DiCaprio. I was associated with Swayze, honestly, because he's been around longer. I think it's a better, more iconic character. But it was that moment, and then also I don't know. I never got into Hellboy, but maybe I should rewatch that. I always keep forgetting it's not really, it's a very beloved franchise, and that's the only thing that worried me about possibly losing. But otherwise, I'm just glad I came out on top.
Oh yeah. So I always like to ask new players how they feel about our new format. So whether it's the drafting the categories or the new round 2 that we went with, how do you feel about us trying to change the new format?
No, I definitely like it because it does actually get me to really pay attention to movies a lot more, especially if you're like studying up. You want to actually pay attention to every single like memorable line of dialogue. So yeah, I do like that. It keeps things interesting. It's fresh. It's a new take. Yeah, man, it's definitely a good way to go about it, and I actually like it.
All right, so you are 1-0 in this league. We are still brand new, so we will have to find you an opponent. But trust me, you will have a match sooner than later. Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you had fun.
Of course, man. Thanks.
All right, guys, that has been your winner, Antonio the Assassin Chavez. We'll be right back with Garth McMurray. We are back with the Highlander Garth McMurray. Man, tough loss. You fought all the way through. How are you feeling?
Bummed that I missed some easy ones, and that I wasted that challenge. If I had needed it later on a real challenge, that would have been bad. I could have sworn he said it in the mask as well, but and I love the betting round because it gave me a chance to catch up. I was even ahead briefly.
Yep.
And so Sam Levine, sorry about that. Mixed up the character names.
Yeah. So we had a great challenge on your part in round number 2. I don't know why I thought Vincent said it. I looked it up multiple times, but great call on that one. Promise won't happen again. I'll double check questions. But did you enjoy the difference in round 2? Instead of doing a wheel, we have the quotes you have to kind of remember, like.
Yeah, it's tricky because as always with quotes, like what happened with me, you think, well, didn't so and so say it in such and such? Like us, where we were thinking Roadhouse, we're thinking Rick Dalton, So with quotes, if you know a year or a movie or someone in the movie, it makes it a little easier. If you're just blank quote, it can be any movie of millions.
Yeah, definitely.
Very tough.
Yeah. What I might end up doing is making it to where you hear the category before you hear the quote. That might be something we can look into.
Genre is how some there's a quotes game they play in another thing where your first clue is year, second clue genre, and like your points go down as you that kind of thing. But yeah, whether it's category, genre, whatever.
Yeah. So hopefully we can take that into effect. I'll see what I can do about that. But I hope you had fun. You're definitely not. I mean, you're 0-1. That in a league this small, that's not nothing. So don't worry about that. We would love to have you back.
Great.
All right, guys. That has been Garth the Highlander McMurray. We'll be right back at the desk. All right, guys. That was a very fun, entertaining match. I will definitely look into making some changes with the round 2 format, probably adding in the category that you get to hear. But if you guys did enjoy this, hit that like button, subscribe to Dirty Entertainment below. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.